Today, guys, in week 16's weight loss, the road to weight loss, we're going to be making omelets. That's right, we're going to be making omelets. I'm going to show you some food that you can enjoy and have fun as you're dieting, and as well we're going to show you the neighborhoods that I walk through for exercise. So come on, let's make these omelets and let's enjoy exercise.
YouTube video, MillerFlow vlog. Subscribe to MillerFlow vlog.
I got some exercise because I just got back from putting the recycle out. I heard the truck coming up and I was like, oh man, I gotta quickly get the recycle out. So I ran out there and got it out. I made it and now I'm back. So I start each morning with a banana and chromium. Now these things help lower my blood sugar because I do have high blood sugar. It gets high. So I take a banana each morning and I have that along with my chromium. I'm not sure that I've shown you the chromium, but this is what it looks like. Let me take let me just show you what it is. It's just a little pill just like that. So I take that in the morning, and that does really help because it causes me to eat only certain foods for breakfast. And so as I take my chromium, I'm going to show you a little interesting thing with the bananas, how to open a banana. So chromium is taken, and this is how you open a banana. Now you don't do it this way, because a lot of times you have that kind of messed up thing and you do it like how most apes do open their bananas from the bottom. And it's very easy. You'll have no problems. Alright, so I have left from dropping my son off at camp, and now I'm headed back, and I'm gonna show you guys some of my breakfast that I make for myself. My good eating for breakfast. So let's get into it. Here we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is y'all are going to watch me make an omelet, because that's what I eat some days in the morning is omelet. So I'm going to make that, but before I go into the omelet, I got something I need to do. I need to do these dishes. This is a shame. I got to do that first, and then we'll get the omelet going. So guys, here's everything that I'm going to be prepping. I got my onions, I got green peppers, I got my ham here, and my eggs, of course. This is the bowl I will be putting the eggs in, butter, and the pan for what I will make the omelet in. And I do have cheese. I will take that out. Let me show you this butter. This butter is really good. This is the Smart Balance. It's actually a buttery spread, and I can use it because we have a son that has allergies, and that's good for him, and so he can have that. So let me get started and get everything cut up and ready. And guys, what I've done is I've taken my onions and green peppers, and I mix them together in a little plate like this. I have my cheese now. We're good to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the eggs and put a little salt and pepper in there, and I add the green peppers and onions together. Some people, they put the eggs and cook them first and then add their ingredients, but I like to add it with the eggs, so you'll see that. You should see Chloe there looking, checking everything out and see what's going on. I'm just gonna go ahead and open these. Boom. Crack the egg. One. I keep the trash can near me too so I can get rid of the egg shells. Boom, just like that. There we go. Yeah. And we crack this one here. And this is all good for good eating for me. I got my protein, got my vegetables in there. Nothing bad. So I do about 3 eggs. And let me get the salt and pepper. Pepper over here. You see, that's the one thing when you're cooking, you gotta find your stuff. And your children moving stuff around. There it is. Here we go. Okay, now I got the salt. I add the salt in there. You don't have to put a whole lot of salt. I sometimes put a little bit too much, but you don't have to add a whole lot of salt. So now I'm gonna stir this. Get me a fork. And here we go. So I stir this here. My kids ask me sometimes, they're like, how do you stir that so fast? Because I said, when you do it so many times, you get used to it. So that's done there. We're gonna take that fork and get rid of you. And then you're gonna add, there you go, just like that. And that's in there. Actually, I needed that fork. Let me go get it. There we go. Back at you. You mix that around. Just get it mixed in there. Now, we don't need the fork. And so guys, what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to prepare the pan that's gonna cook the eggs. So I'm gonna get some butter. Buttery spread that I have, and it's really good, especially if you have people that are allergic to butter. This is the kind you want to use right there. So I'm going to put this butter here in the pan. I'm going to turn the stove on. Now everything begins. I turn it to about medium because what's going to happen is I want the eggs to kind of cook slowly. And so I take the butter here and I spread it around on the pan like that, and I'm just gonna let it melt. So I spread it around just gently. You don't have to do this hard. Just gently spread it around, and then it will melt. And what I do is I'm gonna put the egg mix in there, and then it won't heat up as fast, but it just heat just right. So that's gonna melt, and then I'm gonna mix this eggs in here. So as you can see, the butter is melted. Now we're gonna put the mix in, and there we go. And what that's gonna do, you're just gonna let that cook. And I will add the ham in there in a second. So I'm gonna let that just cook just a pinch, and then I add the ham, and then as it cooks a little more, I'll add some cheese. So the reason I'm sharing this with you is I want you to have fun when it comes to eating. A lot of times with the diet and stuff, as far as what you eat, it can be kind of like it's just really, I'm trying to think of the word. It's just really strenuous and just like it's just miserable. And so you don't want to feel that way when you're eating. You should be excited to eat. And so this helps in with your weight loss, getting excited about eating, making your own good meals. So that's why I'm doing this. I want you guys to have fun with weight loss. So you can see everything is heating up now. So I'm going to get my spatula and begin to show you a little something here. And it might not be perfect, but this on the edges, what you do, kind of just tap the edges a little bit so they're not sticking. So make sure those edges are not sticking. And I'm going to, as this warms up, I'm going to add the cheese. So I'm going to add some cheese here. If I can get the packet open. For some reason, okay, there we go. You add a little cheese here. Put as much as you want. I mean, if you put a whole lot, you're gonna have cheese melting all over the place. But there, just add your cheese. I add it kind of in the middle. That's what I do. That's just my thing. You can add it pretty much however you want to. And it's still heating up. There you go. All right, now we're gonna flip this bad boy. So I gotta find a side that's really good. That looks like it's gonna let me flip it. And I just boom, just like that. And then I kind of push this back a little. Now so I'm gonna let that cook just a minute, just like that. So it's time to flip it. Here we go. That's why you need a small pan. You can use a medium-sized pan, but it's even harder with that. The smaller ones get you the better flip. And I flipped it, and boom. I'm just gonna let that cook. And it looks good, and it tastes good actually, because I had a little bit of the extra egg that fell off. Because as a chef, you can do that. You can. I'm not a chef, but when you're cooking, you can do that because you're making it. So it's you. Get you a taste. And so now we're going to take it off and plate it. We'll cut the oven off here. I'm going to take this over to the plate here. Yes, paper plate. I'm a cheap guy. Don't like to wash too many dishes. So there you go. It's plated. Now we'll put this pot up here. And so now that's done, I'm going to add a little bit of extra stuff. And this is what I do to make it there, just like that. Add a little bit of cheese there on top. So cheese is on. And put a little bit of salsa. Just add that salsa right. It's going to be tasting just the way you want it. Here we go. Add a little salsa there. And now you're going to see me taste it. So let's see how this is. Taste it. Yep. Just right. Gotta have some Dallas Cowboys to wash it down with. Oh, that's great. That's great. So I am losing weight. I'm going down past 178, 177, pound or two. But I'm doing well as far as weight loss. I did have this week some more salads. Made sure I incorporated that. And I'm trying to bring back up the drinking of water, because I definitely need to bring that up. Drinking more water. I stay away from sodas. I stay away from any fruit juices that have all that high fructose corn syrup and all those calories. So I just stick with the 0-calorie drinks. And trying to drink more water. I found this little shortcut actually where I don't have to be near the road. I can cut in this little path right here that looks like a lot of people have been walking through. So that's good because I don't feel like someone's going to hit me from behind. You don't realize how noisy cars are until you are actually outside and on the street because, man, they're really loud. But when you walk through neighborhoods like this, the cars are not making too much noise. It's because there are not that many cars driving. So that's what makes the walks really good, is when there's less cars, try to get a residential area that's not busy. I'm gonna walk the cul-de-sac now. Just gonna turn around. Those are good too when you're walking. Get that nice burn, those calories as you're turning the cul-de-sac circle. Awesome. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the omelet making. Make an omelet for yourself. Here's some videos that you would enjoy. Check them out, and we will see you next time on MillerFlow Vlogs. Peace.